Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton, and now we're going to cover the Pro Division of the Milano 9-Hole Cup Tournament. So of course this is going to be the final round. If you're not a subscriber, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button. And if you like my content, please hit the thumbs up button before you leave. Pretty pumped about the Pro round to share with you here. A lot of drops, so let's just get this thing rolling. Hole number one. Hole number one's a little bit fluky, but sometimes we have to take a little bit of luck, right? So you could go with a high-level APOC. You could go with your extra mile like I got here. You might even try this with a Thor's Hammer. I don't know. I think an APOC and extra mile is your best option, okay? Here, you're going to see I pull this one at 10%. I do not push up to max. I take a controlled overpower shot. And I was able to go from this fairway, roll through here, and I clip the tree, and it kicks me back towards the pin. Now, if we rewind the video, okay, where we hit the tree, so let's just say that we don't hit the tree and we miss it to the right, we're still going to roll through the rough and probably land onto the green. So that's not the easiest shot to execute for sure. It's going to be a technical shot. It's going to be difficult, but if you're able to pull it off, you'll see here you have a really, really good chance for an eagle on hole number one. Hole number two, we do pick up the hole in one. Make sure you got the right ball ready. Here, you can use a katana or you can use a kingmaker, okay? You see here when I switch to the katana, which was going to be my first choice, I didn't like the 5.6 mile per hour wind. We're already playing at 40% at max. That was going to be a big ring pull. So here, by switching to the kingmaker, we do get to reduce it by almost 1 full mile per hour. This is the spin adjustments. 3 bars of side spin to the left, combined with 4.5 top. And here, we're trying to find a consistent ball guideline. We don't want it way past the pin like that. We want it nice and tight into the hole. So it takes a minute to kind of wiggle your target around to find it. You do see here that I do find it. I do favor the left-hand side of the pin when the wind is blowing from left to right. There we make our wind adjustment, which again was 40% at max. I hit the perfect ball, which is of course crucial. You'll see here we clip the rough and we roll down. This is great speed, great camera angle, and we do just sneak it into the right-hand side for the hole in one. That's why I did offset it to the left. All right, hole number three, we pick up an Albatross. So we're going to go eagle, eagle, Albatross to start off our pro round. Hey, just like we did on rookie. Here we're going with as much top spin as you have. You'll see here the top spin combined with full side spin to the right. 10% at max, and what I'm doing here is basically putting my yellow ring on the rough like this. And then I make my adjustment, and then I crank it up with a little bit of OP and a little bit of curl to the right. I hit a perfect ball. I don't really push the drive too hard because we don't really need a ton of yards on this one. It's just more important to make sure you land on the fairway. We do land on the fairway. It leaves us for shot number two, which is 10% at mid-distance of our club. Now, I know that we're not at mid-distance. You see right here, I'm at the minimum line. But because of this strong of a headwind, I am going to go ahead and add some adjustment to it by playing it at mid. This is essentially going to be a 1-to-1 pull, 7.3 miles per hour, 7.3 rings. Here, I hit a perfect ball. And you'll see here, this thing comes in very nicely. And we hit it dead center, hit the pin for the Albatross on hole number three. That'll take us into hole number four. Hole number four, we're going to go ahead and play this one 10% at mid. I'm going to go with 3 bars of backspin. You're going to notice my setup point here is the green inner ring is going to be right there on the rough line. Ball guideline to the hole, through the hole. We make our adjustment here. Hit the perfect ball. And you'll see where this one comes, this one needs a little bit of tweaking, but very, very close to dropping that one in for the hole in one. So you're going to notice on this shot here that we're pulling 10% at mid with the 3 back, like I said, and we're pulling to the right-hand side, right? So when we flip our camera around here, we're pulling to the right, but we miss to the left. So the only thing that I can think of here is we might want to add 5% more elevation, but we have to be really careful when we're adding elevation on this hole because it could mess up our rough bump. You might be better off to try to add a little bit of side spin. Regardless of what you do, it does need tweaking, so I would take this one to the practice round, especially if you're starting off on fire and you want to try to get this one to drop, okay? Be very mindful of that elevation. Here, this one can be played a few different ways, okay? I'm going with the extra mile. This is a hole where you could play a big topper. This is a hole where you could play, again, a Thor's hammer. If you play a Thor's hammer, you could probably even get away with maybe a lesser powerful ball. But, regardless here, I'm going with the extra mile 9. I'm going with the Berserker. When you're off to a good start to a round, you don't really want to mess around. You want to just try to just use the balls at your disposal that we have. And these are all free to play, so why not? Here, I figure with that ball guideline like that I could probably roll out of that rough, right? It might be better to play this one over to the left-hand side, like going the same way but playing more left on the fairway. As you can see here, I'm playing like kind of middle to the right. But it did do exactly what I wanted to. That's that benefit of that extra mile 9, getting that extra top spin. That'll leave you for a wedge shot. I hit it great. I did not make it. Very disappointed in myself. So I got nothing to show you. But that is a way to get yourself to a very nice wedge shot for the eagle. Here's hole number 6. We're going to play at 10% at max. It's a pretty easy hole as well. We're going to go full top to left. What I should have done here, and I don't know why I wasn't thinking about it. I should have taken a big topper to this hole and gone for the big topper rough bump and landed on the middle of the fairway. I'm very, very tired, to be honest with you. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. It's actually 5:05 in the morning, and I have not gone to bed yet. So in 1 hour, I will have been up for 24 straight hours. But after this video uploads, I am taking my butt to bed for sure. Perfect ball, lots of curl. And with that being said, I hope I did a great job for you this tournament. I think we had a really great qualifying round walkthrough and a really great final round walkthrough on both divisions. If you like my work and you'd like to donate to my time and efforts, please hit me up on PayPal. It's in the comments below, and anything is truly appreciated, and I'm very grateful for it. This next shot, again, I'm playing 10% at mid. Again, I know we're not at mid, but I'm playing it with a little extra pull here because of the headwind that we're getting. You're going to notice that I'm going to go with just a smidge of top spin, like 0.1 top. Again, this is 6.2 mile per hour. So I try to pull it, 6.2 rings. I think I underpull it a little bit. But here you can see we're very, very close again. The speed is great. The shot just needs a little bit of tweaking. So, back that one up, take a look at it. I think I mispulled, but it's not by much. If anything, it's by a couple decimals. So make sure you put that into account. Here we're playing 10% at mid. I use a katana. You can use a key maker would obviously help reduce the wind. If you got some wind resistance 5, power 2, or power 3 balls, that's even better. But you're going to see here with what I'm going on the backspin, it's a nice shot. We're going 4.9 back, almost 5, 4.9 back. Again, with the green inner ring right there on the rough line like that. I don't know how easy this one's going to be to duplicate. I do pick up the hole in one, but you'll see it is a little bit strange of a bounce. I do hit a perfect ball, boom, and this thing goes right into the cup like that. So I don't know how that'll look duplicating it, but, overall it's a hole in one. So we will take it. Hole number 8, I'm disappointed with this one because I didn't pick up the eagle. And it's a hole that, I feel like if you're going to win a tournament, a lot of people are going to pick up the drops that I showed you. Maybe not all of them, but if you haven't either, this is an important one to get. Here the drive is a little bit more difficult as we're going to go with a little bit of overpower, and we're going to go with a little bit of curl to the left. We do hit a great ball to the right, but that's okay. You'll see here we go from one fairway, and we go up to this fairway here. This leaves us shot number 2. Shot number 2, I played 10% at mid. This is typically a hole where a slider really comes into play because you can use yardage notes. But, we're not doing that, especially on a 9-hole cup. I just don't have time for it. But I'm going to play it 10% at mid. I'm getting really sleepy. 10% at mid. And you're going to see here that I'm just barely going to miss this one. So this one stinks. I still think we play at 10% at mid. So it's going to be close either way you slice it. But look at that. Really good speed. And we just missed this one by a fraction to the right-hand side. Very, very close. Again, obviously a kingmaker reduces the wind. Get you a little bit of less ring pull would help. Hole number 9, I do have an eagle here for you. So again, just take your driver that has a ton of topspin, combined with power. For me, extra mile 9. Love this club. You're going to see here, I make my ring pull, no big deal. A little bit of OP. I'm not going crazy with it just because I do want to hit perfect and get maximum yards on this drive, which is, at the end of the day, I guess it really wasn't important. I was thinking that it would be because you're going to see that we had headwind. So that means this hole is going to be back to back to back headwind. Here, we're just going to lay up. We're going to go 1-to-1. Not a whole lot to see here. I do hit this little glitch spot. I don't know if it's a glitch. That's what we always call it. But I do hit this spot of the fairway, 1-to-1, where the ball kind of takes off on me, okay? I got very lucky that it didn't fall into the sand. It kind of just stays right here. Hey, again, we're almost done. Please subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up. And if you'd like to help me out, please donate to my PayPal. It's in the comment section below. Again, very, very grateful for anybody who does that for me. And then here, we're going to take a shot, 5% at mid. Again, 5% at mid. We're putting a little bit more than 2 bars of top spin on. We're aiming this thing dead center. You can see there, I put my app on. At this point, I was like, I just want to get done. We need to hit perfect, and we get this ball in the hole. That's pretty much it, everybody. I'm looking forward to the rest of the day off, Sunday off, and we get back to tournament time on Monday. Let me know how you do, and best of luck.